Hi guys, I hope everyone can see my screen, right? Any one of you can confirm? Yeah, thanks. Thank you for confirmation. If any time, not today, if any time in our session's time, if you have any audio issue, okay, others are able to hear and only you are not able to hear, means you have to rejoin in the session. Okay, I'm just giving update on this because sometimes some people will face this audio getting the low voice or may not hear at least totally some issues like that. Just rejoin again, it may set your problem. Okay. Okay, fine. I hope our first session done with our account creation, right? Everyone created the account, I hope so. So we're done with the account creation of the Snowflake. If you anyone is not joined in the session, please refer that how to create the Snowflake account. I clearly explained there in that session. Okay. So now I'm going with the roles. Generally, guys, if you join in any company, first they will assign a user to you. Means in Snowflake account, they will create users and they will assign your username to the roles, particular roles where you have to work. Okay, so user and role is very powerful topic in our Snowflake. Why it is powerful means any new person or any existing person, okay, specific object they want to touch, specific work they have to do. Any cases, role is very important. 1 minute. That's all. Okay. A role. A role is totally belongs to system. Okay. User is belongs to person. Okay. So role action is belongs to system related objects. Person is user is belongs to person, our individual person. So if you go with the Snowflake technology, guys, first thing you have to understand how this technology will works on which basis, means role basis. Yes, role basis on. You have to um, create, or you can use existing role, anything fine. You can create the customized roles, or you have already the few roles which is designed by Snowflake. These are all roles only. These are already available in Snowflake by default. Apart from this, we can use the customized, we can create our customized roles also. That is also possible actually. Okay. So finally, what is the purpose of all these roles or existing roles or customized roles means we can access any, if we want to access any particular database, schema, tables, and any creation of the tables, any insert, anything, any action we want to perform. First, we have to assign that permission to the role, and that role should assign to the user. This is the way. Objects, permission, assigned to role. Role assigned to user. Getting my point? So whatever maybe this particular role want to create only tables, so that we have to assign to this role only creation of the table or permission on top of table object. Then which users who is using this role, they can do only that create option. That's it. They cannot do more than that. Getting my point? This is the way how it is possible in the in our by with the help of roles concept. Assigned to the role, that role will be assigned to the users. User will do whatever action they want. If you didn't assign the truncate option for the tables, then the role don't have truncate permission, so user cannot perform truncate query. If it allowed only, then user can do it. Getting my point? So guys, this is what exactly role and user. We can go deep level of that topic. So you can see. I'm going to give some material to you regarding this role and users also. That material will help you to learn theoretically for your interview purpose. So, why our roles are important? Now, if you come into the picture, why roles are important means roles are important for, roles are allowed allowed to manage the access, including the grant privileges to the users. So roles only have working in the middle of users and objects. It is allowing to manage the access and even grant privileges option. Work also managed by users by the roles to give the to provide to the users. That is the main. Role is the middle part of the user and object. Simple. If you want to understand in simple way, is both are the middle part of the user and role, user and object. Middle of that role, role is playing the very important part for the privileges part. Okay. If you create one role and if you assign the privileges to that role can be used by n number of users. N number of users can use. This is the way. For example, this is one role, this is role, this all the customer already existing roles. Okay, we can create the customized roles. Okay, that role having the access of the database, and that database will have privilege of schema. Schema will have tables like that will go into the picture. For your understanding, I am showing this image actually. You can ping me in chat, guys, if you have any questions like that. I will unmute you for after some time once my explanation is completed. Meanwhile, you can post your questions. Okay. So few roles are already available. Few we can make the customized roles and we can use that roles on top of our objects. Okay. Then what are the roles available right now in Snowflake by default? Okay, I'm going to cover that default roles now. Default means already available in the Snowflake. Already roles are available in the Snowflake, right? These all are Snowflake related roles which is already available. Okay, so we will discuss about role right now about that roles. First, we can go with org admin. There's no like we have to go with this role first, second, like that. Not there. You can go with any role actually. So first, if we go with org admin, it's the organization level. Okay, it totally works on top of the organization level. Okay, so if you want to create an account, already you have Snowflake account, right? Inside of that account, you want to create one more account for managing the other small projects in the say in the big project. Okay, because customer will have multiple projects actually. Okay, in real time, if it is a big customer, he won't go with one project. He will have multiple projects under his control. So at that time, he wants separate account for his project, for example. In that requirement case, you can create the another account under the org admin. Org admin have the permission to create the new account and you can give work for, as like another Snowflake account. Okay, that is possible with the org admin. So org admin is totally dedicated for the account creation. It can create the account in organization, nothing but in our Snowflake main account, and it can manage that account for the other projects. Even not only creating, when it is creating, it will create as a different region also. Let me show you practically. If I jump to, generally if I jump to accounts, okay. See, this is okay. So now org admin. Okay. It changed to org admin. So if you want to already have this account, okay, getting my point. Already I have account under the AWS under a Singapore location, right? Now I want to create one more account for my another project, but maybe this time project is not related to AWS, the source related to Azure. So I'm going with Azure, and here I'm going with Pune, which is near to my location. And I want addition of enterprise, not standard, for example. Okay, like this, I can create the specific account inside of the already existing account name. It is a HC project, for example, username, password. The account was created. If you observe, okay, already I have the Snowflake account. On inside that, another account was created with the different roles. See. So like this, multiple projects you can manage inside of the Snowflake. For that purpose only, we will go with this account. Getting my point? This is the URL. If you copy paste and you can access as per you want. It will take some time. Okay, no problem. It will take some time to log it. But finally, we can create like this separate projects for separate projects, separate accounts. But this is the parent account. Whatever the billing is generated by this sub account will be paid by parent account only. So the billing part of this account will be included in this account only. So, but the project wise, it will be total different. Okay, even region where it is going to connect, where it is going to get the data, everything will be separate. Only billing part will be dependent on the parent. Means parent one ID have to create. I have to pay for the billing. It will get its own billing and it will get child billing also. Like this, we can manage multiple accounts with the help of org admin. Is it clear now? How we will use org admin and where we will use? Generally, this kind of requirements will come when it is huge project. They have multiple things to manage. At that time, this is the best thing to go with the option of using multiple accounts. Clear, guys? Yeah, Suresh. Yes, we can share the data among the account. That is possible. I mean that this will consider as a separate account. It is a chargeable again. Okay. If you want to share the data data from HC to the existing account or vice versa, it is a chargeable because cloud systems are both are different. So 100% is a chargeable for you. Okay. We can share actually. Okay, fine. Now, if you go with the concept of account admin, account admin is a powerful as a main. Actually, he is the overall account level. He is the owner. I can say account admin is like just like a owner for overall account because account admin can do whatever he want. Even billing also he can manage end to end. We will go. We are going to manage with this. Okay, account admin is like end to end, like he's the total owner of the account, right? He can do whatever he want, but he won't do like that. I mean, sorry, he means object wise. I'm talking. Account admin won't perform like that, but it is like a owner. Okay, so then in that case, what this account admin will have the encapsulation of sysadmin and security admin. Okay, this is the top level of the account with all the it will have the control of users and other objects also. Okay, if you, nobody in project they will provide you account admin actually. If you want also they won't provide to you, but only admin team will manage this. Okay, let me change here. In real time, guys, org admin also they won't provide to you. Account admin, admin team only will manage. So if you go here, If you want any billing related, our account admin will come into the picture. Okay. If any payments are there means, it will ask you to add the cards. Actually you want to add the card, and you have to pay it for the payment method. If you want to extend, right now you don't do anything, just I'm saying in real time also we will use the payment method, right? Their account admin will come into the picture. Okay, so account admin only will manage all the payment cost, resources, everything. Lot of work will be controlled by the account admin. It not assigned to you in the real time. 100% they won't assign to you. Only the person who is working from the owner of the product, they only will maintain this. Okay, so we no need to worry about that. Again, finally, so I already mentioned account admin just like a owner of the whole account. He's the top level of the role. Okay, then security admin. We have the security admin also. When you want to grant the objects related or for the monitoring from for the warehouses, for the creating, monitoring, managing the users, all this is done by the security admin only. Totally done by the security admin. And if you want to manage any grant permissions, whatever it may be, totally done by the security admin only. Okay, so why how it is happening is inheritance of the privileges of user admin through the this user admin, it is granting to the security admin. So we have the combination of security and user admin actually. So once you create the use with the help of user admin, you'll create the roles or users, whatever may be privileges related, that will be managed by the security admin. So user will create, managing is done by the security admin. This is the way how exactly security admin and user admin combination works will happen. Okay. For example, security admin, user admin. Okay. Hi everyone. Guys, please, institute team is asking you phone number and email IDs. Please share with them so they can add to your to WhatsApp group. You'll get daily update there itself. Okay. If you share, then only they can help you with the track of classes, materials, everything. If someone is missing, please do it right now. Yeah. So guys, if you want now, if you want to create anything, users roles or users whatever it may be created by this account, I mean this user admin, and that will be access, given access is process is done by the snow user security admin. Suppose I want to create a user. Okay, let me go with the Kiran name, email ID, password. In real time, they won't do anything for you. Just once you join, they will create the user ID for you and they will provide to you. That's it. For that user ID, they will add other options. See how it is enabled now. Okay. Let me open in Cognizant mode. If you join in a company, this only will happen. First, they will create for you, and you have to just sign in. See, if you observe here, it is Kiran. He have, what is the role he have? Only public. Okay, he don't have anything. Now if you are created the user for this Kiran, now you have to add the roles for that person. Okay, then automatically he can access whatever the role have permissions, which objects that role can manage. Those permission user Kiran can use it, and he can work accordingly. If you observe, here is my name. If you observe this account, this is Kiran's account. Okay, just I created, but I didn't assign anything to him. Now let me create the role also, customized role. Okay. You can keep any name, but I'm keeping generally data related work we are doing. So DI developer. Okay. So which role? This is also optional. If you want, you can keep this optional to inheritance, or else no problem. So I'm keeping for this as a even account admin. Account, you may get doubt if I am using account admin, even I can do payments. All this means that never works to you. The 100% never works. Okay, just it will take a high level inheritance. That's it. See, inheritance any privileges granted to new role, only inheritance. It never take the all the privileges whatever account admin have, that powers never shared with the new role. Okay, so you know need to think in that direction. So, and now you can see my role. Just I create a role. That role will be assigned to user. Mm. I'm selecting the role, DA developer role I'm assigning. Privileges, I have so many privileges right now. I'm giving monitoring privileges from here. Okay, the basic one. Generally, I give basic one. Okay. Now, if I do like this, now Kiran, if I go to Kiran account generally, I can see that information. I didn't give any row object related privileges, so it is not showing to us. Okay. Just I gave the roles related only. No. Let me create object level and I will give later on. But we can create like this row user and we can assign the role. Not only this user, if I want, I can use another roles also. For example, org admin. Okay. I can give privileges to this. Like this, multiple users will have, everyone will give privileges to us. They won't do any rework for this. Just they will provide the privileges to us. So based on the privileges, it will help us to get the access on the high level to objects. Okay. Maybe I think this is some background time taken is happening. Maybe that's the reason it's not showing us. Let us wait for some time. Automatically it will add. Oh, no problem. So guys, this is the way generally a one user. No, I want to use. Generally, you can try in different method also. For example, security admin exam. Okay, this I mean for this particular grant to granted to roles is there. Granted roles is user admin, but granted to use roles is means the reverse. Security admin can grant to the roles means only account admin. It can give access to only account admin, not to all. That's the reason it is showing here account. Who is the person who gave this access means I mean on basis of which which role it was created means user admin. Like this, we will see all these changes in the account level. Okay. So with like this, we won't get even security admin, user admin access also in real time because they will go with always customized. So that's the reason you have to learn this for your certification purpose, for your interview purpose. But in real time, 100% you won't see these roles. There is no chance of going with the roles. Okay, always customized only. Sysadmin. Sysadmin is the basic for management of database creation, warehouse creation, inside that schema creation. All this we will use the sysadmin. If I go here, if I switch to sysadmin, go to projects. If I want to create any warehouse or already I have warehouse, just database I'm creating. A creator. So like this, if you want to create any databases schemas on top of high level, we will go with this sysadmin role. That is the best. That is a dedicated role for from the Snowflake to create these databases and all this. And public is the very low level guys. Okay, if you create any username, if you use any person, someone is joined in your company, if you created your user, you added username for that particular, I mean created that based on that person name, you created the user means by default automatically public will be added to it. So for that management purpose only that is used. Public we won't do anything in our real time work also. Every user automatically it will be added when we are creating, when you are creating the user for specific person. Okay, suppose some Kumar went to the company. His first day. He will when you Kumar using the Kumar name, they will create in the user session. They'll create user particular account, not account, one user name for the Kumar. So automatically public will be assigned. Even I done for the Kiran also. If you observe, Kiran also have public only by default, right? So like this, it will be assigned by default. You don't need to do anything by default. It will assign and it will be drive. After that, whatever the privileges, whatever the roles you want, you will add it to that. Getting my point? Is it getting point, guys? I am going to create some examples now. Is it clear? What is the default roles we have? I explained those roles now. I'm saying again, I'm not expecting in the first day you will settle with Snowflake. One to 2 to 3 classes it will take to understand my terminology, Snowflake environment, all this. Don't be nervous. Repeatedly observe my sessions. It will be helpful to you. So here first we will set up the database. Already I created database just now. And top of that schema creation. Let me follow this. You'll understand more. Okay, I created already database. By database also by default information schema, which helps to load all the metadata related information that will be available in information schema. And public is a basic one. Okay, always here also public, that is one schema. By default it will be created. So create schema customer. So you have to observe which under which database you want to create search. You have to select here. DI sales is my database. Under that, I am going to create the customer schema. Created. Okay. So first we will create the database. Under the database, whatever the schemas you want, you can create. Under the tables, whatever the tables you want, you will create that. So database followed by schema, schema followed by tables. Okay. Now we can create the sales administrator admin role, and that sales according to that sales engineer role on top of that sales analyst role. So once one role if you create, that will be linked with like that we are going to create. Okay, first we can use the security admin to create all this. Always we have to use the security admin role, so we can use this command to run actually. We automatically change it to security admin. Okay, like this we can use these commands and we can do drive our programs. Now, what is my requirement is analyst role I want to create under for the user. Under one user, I want to create analyst role. For that analyst role, I want uses read usage and read for the schema level. Only uses for the database level. You only uses for the warehouse level. So this will get confused for you. Let me do like this. So I want one warehouse, okay, and database and schema. So for all this, I'm going to create a role. Okay, this role will have database for a warehouse. Warehouse only uses permission, and this will have database only usage. Okay, what I explained here only usage. Then schema, for the schema level, it will have usage permission and read permission. Okay, this is my plan to implement. Yeah, you Suresh, you can use user admin also. No worries in that. Oh, let me create the analyst role. What I want to do now, analyst role I want to create. Okay, guys. Again, I am giving information clearly. This explanation will help you to only for interview purpose or else document certificate purpose. Later on, you won't touch these topics on who is preparing, who want interview or like certifications. All this planning is that they can concentration 100% on this. Okay. Don't expect in real time. These works are not done by us, only admin team will handle. Usage is nothing but suppose you want to touch one object, for example, just you want to use my book, for example. I want to give permission to you. That is called usage. If you want to use warehouse, by using the warehouse, you want to run the query. But first, you have to have the privileges of usage on top of that. Then you can use it and you can write, you can work on your requirement like that. That is called usage, guys. 1 minute. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. I'll share my screen again. Yeah. Create role, role name. Okay, you created the role. Now you want the permission of all this, right? Go to warehouses. Okay, only account admin will have that warehouse now. Okay, first initially we not created. Okay, who created this? Account admin only have this access, so it is showing that. So if you go here, my screen is getting, yeah, privileges. Which role you want? Sales analyst role. What is the privileges? Usage. Okay. So whatever I committed, I'm doing them. For this particular role, I'm giving the warehouse access with the usage option. Grant. Done. Now you can see. Okay. Now same way you expecting the database also, right? Go to database, and here you have to go with privileges, and we will assign. We can do with the query guys, or else we can do this like this also with the options. Usage I want, just usage. Now I will go to schema, privileges. Hmm. Usage option. I want any other options like creating of the table, whatever I want, I can assign here. Okay, for example, creating the table, I can assign. Okay, creating the view, whatever I want, I can assign here. Okay, all privilege. Additionally, whatever I want, I can do here actually. Even monitor, create the view, task, everything as per my requirements. Grant. Now, for us, this, I mean, we assigned or we give access for the customer schema with this role. Okay. Now, whatever I committed here with this diagram, same thing I executed in my privileges part. Okay. So you can observe that. No, with the usage is the basic one, Sharma. We have to give. That is no skip of that. 100% we have to give. We cannot skip that. Okay. After that, I want to create the data engineer role. Same how I create an analyst role. I want to create the data engineer role. So create. Okay. Create the role. Once I created the role, I have to give the permission. Okay. Whatever the permissions I have to give for creating of the table, creating the view, insert, usage. Just I'm giving that. You can see here. Already we have you can create in different methods, guys. I'm creating with the query. No, I don't want like that. Means you can create with the help of GUI also. Okay, I'll show you that also. Just a minute. Go to GUI. Go to roles. Now I created it. Let me do one thing here. Drop the role. Okay, just I'm dropping the role. I can drop it and I can recreate it. Now I creating the new role. I'm taking enlist role as a inheritance. Okay. Like this we can create. It's up to us. How what method we are following is totally our own decision. Nobody will ask you to do this method only. Finally, they want you want to create, complete your task. That's it. So you can do this and you can come back. Now whatever the privileges they are expecting, we can add, we can give to that. What is the privilege of analyst role is expecting? Create the view, create the table. On top of the table level, it is expecting view access and create access. Okay. And here usage and warehouse for the warehouse. Okay. Usage of the warehouse. And remaining, it is not expecting because what is happening here means, let me show you. 1 minute, guys. This is little manual work. You have to bear me because there's no option. We cannot do any shortcuts here. We have to do all this manual work. You have to go here and you have to assign some roles to here. This all GUI, you have to play with GUI. That's it. But you have to understand at least what is role, what is user, what is how to give privileges. Those information at least you should know. That is the main agenda. I'm expecting insert and all this. What you say? Table creation, view creation. No problem. Okay. Just a minute, guys. I'm getting some issue. Just a second, guys. I'm getting some screen issue. 1 minute. Just a second. There's a small screen issue. That's the reason I started this. Yeah, I'm resharing again. Yeah. So guys, like this, we will. Now I hope you can see clearly. So like this, we will create multiple roles and we will assign to the users, and based on that users, it will give the permissions. Okay, on regular basis, we will do this work. Don't worry. For example, not only the customized roles we can do this process for the use. I mean, customized users also we can add the already existing roles. For example, user is the Kiran. For example, I not only customize roles. If I want any other roles also, I can use it. Adding other role privileges. We can play with all this. Okay. So, right now we are not using MFA. In real time, we will use MFA also. Okay. So totally roles, whatever we are planning, that will be adding for one user, we will add the analyst role and those access for this. Same way, we will go with the sales engineer role, and we will add the privileges like this for warehouse, for table, for database, for schema, all high level. So if you observe now the whole roles, sales engineer role and sales analyst role, we can see the hierarchy of both like this. Means sales analyst don't have the creation access, but engineer have the creation access. The person who is working under sales engineer, they cannot create, they can create the views and tables. The person who is working under analyst role, they cannot do this process. Only existing tables and views, they can only use it, they cannot do anything. I mean, the particular role cannot do anything adding or creation like that. Just the role can use it. Use it means select start from, like that. Okay, that is the way how both roles is to be granted. Getting my point? So this is hierarchy what I try to explain. If you have one user, that user have A, B, C, and that, I mean, role one, role two, role three. So you have C privileges that will be added to B privileges will be added to A. That all three privileges maybe if you assign to role privilege C, then will you can see only read the data. If you assign to privilege B, you can create the table. If you assign to A, you can insert the data. Means how it A is available to insert means it have permission to insert our action. Okay, totally permissions only. Whatever the permission assigned, that action can be performed by the roles. That's it. So role wise, it will have some differences. Getting my point, guys? You have doubt. I know it will have some confusion on the day one. So you can settle down slowly. Yes, if you Suresh, generally we will if you want, if mainly it is usage only. If you have user privileges, you no need to go with the rate specifically. No problem in that. Okay, so we have first you have to observe the account object levels case. If you understand the object level, it will be easy for you. Database, for we have database, schema, table. Generally, we have so many objects in our Snowflake account. We will work with the different accounts objects. Database. I'll provide assignment also for this. You can go with that assignment. Database, schema, table, under that views and stages, like this, so many other pipes. Okay, file format, different objects are there. So that level only I'm trying to show you. Database will be account level, schema will be on top of the database level, table will be on top of the schema level. So this is a total account level, under the schema level, under the table level. Okay, this object hierarchy you should understand. Under the schema you'll have views. Okay, snow pipe and stage I already mentioned. Views and Snowpipe and stage will be under the schema level. And virtual warehouse is nothing but this layer, second layer. I didn't explain you architecture. Tomorrow I'll go with architecture. Tomorrow means in next session, then you'll understand. So this is the second layer. This virtual warehouse also will be under the account level only, because database is separate layer, compute layer is separate layer. So database will be on top of account layer, even compute virtual warehouse also will be on top of the level only. Even storage integration also, storage integration we will use when the data want to load from the cloud provider to from the any AWS or Azure or anything cloud provider to Snowflake, then we will use the storage integration. So that also will be on the account level only. So under databases, whatever the privileges you'll have generally, okay, what are the permissions, usage you'll have, monitor you'll have, scheme, create schema. These three should be will be enabled. Only these three access you'll have. Under the schema level privileges, you'll have usage, monitor, and the creation of the tables, views, stages, all this. Why am I giving this information means in mainly in certification time, they will ask you what are the schema level privileges, then you have to answer this all object you have to get I mean you should know about all these options, then only you can answer correctly. Okay. Under table now a schema level I explain you this only, but table level again you'll have select, insert, update, truncate, delete. Means on top of the table level you can do all this action. View level only select. Stage you'll have usage of usage access, read the data and write the data. Okay, all these privileges you'll have. These are the privileges, guys. You have to understand, and you have to not only just understanding, you have to by heart also, I can say. Mainly in quiz time, sometimes companies will provide you, you have to clear the exam before going to interview. After clearing the interview also, they'll ask you to write the exam, some small quiz like that cases, it will be very helpful to you. Okay, so you'll be good with the privileges of the objects level. That's the reason I'm asking to go through this. Getting my point? This is the first class, right? I'm taking very less subject to you. Again, still I'll continue on top of this. Don't worry about that. Still I'll continue in coming up session also. I will take some time for the roles and users to make you more examples. With more examples, I'll come with more examples for you. It will be clear for you. Okay. But as of now, you are trying to make comfort yourself in the Snowflake account. Is it okay or still? Sharma stage is the layer which helps to get the data from cloud provider or local. Any places you can get the data into tables using stage layer. Pipe is data continuously. You will load the data into Snowflake from the AWS or any cloud provider. Sai Krishna is yeah, okay. Okay. Sharma, I think you what is stages, what are the stages, different types of stages, all I will cover in coming up sessions. Don't worry. About the pipe also I'm going to cover. He Hema, you can go for the certification after my course, but some more practice sessions you have to do. I'll provide some more links for the practice to before going to the certification. Okay, not directly. Some practice is required for you. Because how the certification will be means they will give multiple choice, you'll get confusion which answer is right. That can almost all answers will looks like right, but it's not, there is small difference will be there. So with the practice only you can clear that. Few people joined newly, I think so. If you have any other doubts you can go ahead. Coming up session we will again work with the roles and users. Don't worry about this session. Okay, just I'm trying to make you comfort slowly into the Snowflake topics. Sharma, the my time it is 15,000. Now I think it increased 20 or 25,000 now. That is not mandatory for US people. It's better to do. For you, Indian people, it's optional. No, don't worry about that. If you have, it will be good. who want recording and who want material, please contact to team. They will provide to you. Okay, they will provide access to you. Okay, guys. Every day we'll have session from 8 o'clock to 9:30. Based on the topic, I will end little bit late or little bit early, depends. Also, but generally it's a plan is 8 to 9:30. Okay. Every day I will do unmute to you, and also you can ask me questions directly once my session is completed, or else or you can ask me, you can ping me in the chat. Okay, slowly you have to habitate with the account, guys. Today task is you have to complete your what will say, you have to create your Snowflake account, and also you have to sorry, someone asking something. Okay. Okay, Amar. I will try to close my session like before 9:30. Okay, don't worry about that. Uh, yeah, create today task is create the account of the Snowflake, and also I will provide this material to you. Please go through it and try to understand as soon as possible. Okay. On coming up session, I think Monday we have session. We can continue one more time with some more examples with the roles and users. Then we can wind up this topic. Okay. Just now try to comfort with yourself by creating the roles and users. Clear? Okay. Today I'm wind up in class a bit soon, but plan at least 9:30 in your time, because we people already mentioned they're going to office. But I'll try to close before 9:30. Don't worry about that. Okay. If any time, if you missed also, you'll have recording, guys. You can come back and you can check the recording. Don't worry. If you missed 10 minutes class, something like that, you no need to worry about that. You have session, you can go with that recording. After once you done with the recording, you have any doubts, you can discuss in coming up session. No worries in that. Yeah, Mayuri, right now we are planning Monday to Friday only. Amar and Suresh, I think so. You are running late to office, right? You can leave the session, no problem. Yeah. Others, if you have any questions, you can post, or you can leave the session. I'll wind up the session in some minutes. I'm seeing a lot of new faces. That's the reason I thought let me have a small like time for you. If you are joining very recently, you don't attend for last session, please collect the material from the team. They'll provide recording and material. You can follow that. No questions. Okay, fine. That's fine. But maximum you'll have at least till 9:30, guys. Don't plan very late, okay? I cannot promise you every day I'll complete at 9 o'clock. Maybe it will take till 9:30. If anyone have some bugs, you no problem. You can leave the session in middle. You can check the interviews. Sorry, recording. Raghavendra, Snowpark is totally different from our topic and role. Okay, in market, I'm focusing on Snowflake DBT combination. Snowpark is out of this, so I'm not covering that. That is, if I covered also, it won't helpful for the student. That's the reason I'm not including it. If you show in resume, that direction totally will change. That your profile direction will be changed. That's the reason mainly. Okay. If you don't have any doubts, as today you can leave the session, guys. Monday onwards, you'll have 100% full-fledged sessions. Please don't miss. Thank you, guys. Sharma, you don't need to any Python knowledge here. Okay, no need to worry about that. Okay, guys, have a good day. Again, I'm saying tomorrow we have session. I will cover again roles and users with a different example. Okay, so please attend the session tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow means Monday. You will get full clarity of roles and users. Today, just touch the subject only. On Monday, I will give conclusion for this particular topics. Okay. Naresh, and okay, you are from non-IT background. Still, you can pick up in this subject. Okay, we no need to worry about if you are non-IT background also no worries. You can pick up from Snowflake. You can make non-IT background to IT background. It is possible. Okay. Yeah, Naresh, you please speak with my team. So they will provide SQL related recordings also. You can and you can work on that. That knowledge will be enough to go with this with this trainings. No, don't worry about that SQL. If when you decided to come from non-IT to IT, just you have to work little bit more to make yourself comfort. That's it. Okay, nothing is impossible now in IT. Everything we get any technology you can jump. But as per our interest, as per our requirements, we have to check like uh, which technology will be helpful to you. No, Prudhi, no need of any scripting knowledge. We won't go there with the scripting only, no scripting here. Who didn't get a SQL recordings, all this, please connect to our team. They will provide to you. Okay then. Okay, guys, we are winding up the session for today. See you on Monday. Happy weekend. Bye.